Okay, so we're done with the limits. Just to emphasize, in the limits, we know that there is a certain value wherein the function has to miss its value. Hindi siya pwede doon. May undefined. So therefore, in this one, in the continuity, all we have to do is to test whether the given set of different sets of functions show continuity of values, continuity of the graph based on what was presented to you a while ago, just like this. Okay, dapat may tuloy-tuloy, continuity. That's the reason why it's called continuity. Tuloy-tuloy ba yung value natin? Okay? Now, let's have this example. Let me just erase this. Okay. So, having this example, this piecewise function has three sets of functions. We have the first one, which is negative square root of 4 plus x minus 4 squared if x is less than 4. The next one, f of x is equal to negative 2 if x is equal to 4. And then the third function is f of x is equal to x minus 6 over x minus 3 if x is greater than 4. Okay, so we have these conditions that we need to meet. So if we will be able to meet these conditions, then we can say that this piecewise function is continuous. In short, there's continuity in its graph. Okay, so let's first check this. If f of c is defined, the first condition, check muna natin kung masasatisfy ba natin yung the first condition. F of c is defined. So where will we find that? Of course, we can find that in f of x is equal to a given number na. Saan ba makikita yon? Dito. Kapag nakakita tayo ng number lang, here, there's only a constant, then that is what we are talking about here, the f of c. Okay? So, taking this individual function, we will have f of x. Alisin ko na yung pagkaka-highlight. F of x is equal to 2. Can you follow? When the condition here is x is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. It says here that the function will be equal to 2 if the value of x is 4. Can you follow? Therefore, we can say that f of 4, substituting the value of x, which is 4, can you follow? So magiging siyang f of 4 is equal to 2. Therefore, we can say that f of 4 is equal to 2. So, does this given satisfy our first condition? F of c is defined. Na-define ba natin na si f of c is equal to a certain number? Yes or no? Naipakita ba natin yon in this given? Show me your answer in the chat box. Is it a yes or a no? Were we able to show that the certain value of x will result to a given number? And that certain value of x is 4. Lumabas ba yon? Show me your answer. O kaya, reaction na lang. Sige, show me a reaction please. If we were able to satisfy the first one. Very good. Yes, because it shows here that f of 4 is equal to 2. When we substitute x, the value of x, which is 4, the answer will be 2. So defined yung f of c natin. Got it? Next. Next one is to check if the limits for f of x exist when x approaches c, which is 4. Can you follow? So therefore, okay na tayo dito. Ito kasi, the second one, the second function was used to define the f of c. Now, the next two functions will be used naman to check if the limits for these functions exist. Nag-exist ba yung limit dito? At saka yung limit nito. Okay, and that's what we will be checking for the second part. Okay, gawin natin to. Let's do this. So for us to do this, we will have to apply the limits. Okay? Gawa natin sila ng limits. So in here, for the first one, for the blue function, we will have f of x is equal to negative square root of 4 plus x minus 4 squared if x is less than 4. Okay? Gawin natin ang limits to. Let's translate it into limits. So this will become the limits of negative 4. Gawin natin para bracket. The limit of negative square root of 4 plus x minus 4 and the quantity squared as x approaches c. Our c here is 4. Remember that. And also, condition siya ni 4. So therefore, as x approaches 4 tayo dito. Can you follow? And then, let's just substitute. This will be equal to, by substituting, of course, di siya magiging undefined. Tingnan natin, by substituting, this will become negative square root of 4 plus, substitute, 4 minus 4 squared. Of course, 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 squared is just 0. So, magiging siyang 4. We will end up with negative 4, negative square root of 4. And the negative square root of 4 will be equal to negative 2. Can you follow? Tingnan naman natin. For the other function. For the other function, it will be this. Green naman. F of x. F of x is equal to x minus 6 over x minus 3. If x is greater than 4. And so, let's change this to limit. This will become the limit of x minus 6 over x minus 3 as x approaches 4. Can you follow? Kasi c natin is 4 and also this is about 4. So, by substituting, magiging checking at the denominator, it will not be undefined. So, pwede tayo sa direct substitution. So, this will become 4 minus 6, tama, over 4 minus 3. So, this will end up with negative 2 over 1. And of course, negative 2 divided by 1 is also negative 2. So, what can you say about their values? What can you say about the value of their limits? Tingin nga, what can you say about the value of their limits? Type your answer in the chat box, please. I want to hear from you. What is the value of their limits? What can you say? They are the same. Correct. So it simply means na if they are the same, then the limit of the function as x approaches c exists. Pareho sila. Nag-exist yun. Kasi we were able to show equivalent values here. Can you follow? And of course, tingnan naman natin ngayon if for the last condition, they will be the same. Okay? Ready na? What do you think will be the process for the third one? So looking at this given, the limit of the function, kasi there are two functions. So translating them into this, as x approaches 4, this is equal to negative 2. Ito yung ating pinaka-statement for our second condition. Okay? Now, the question is, after checking or identifying the f of c, which is 2, ito yon. After checking this, which is 2, and after finding the limits, the value of the limits of the functions, which is -2, the next thing that we need to do is to check if they are equal. Ang tanong, are they equal? Are they equal? Ay, sorry, there is a missed value here. -2 pala yun. I missed to write it here. -2. Ayun. Ang tanong, are they equal? Because it says here in the third condition, they should be equal. Here. Ayan. So therefore, going into this part, for the third condition, the limit of the functions should be equal with the f of c, the value of the f of c. So this is f of c. It's -2, and this is the value of the limit. Ang tanong, are they equal? Are they equal? Yes or no? Show me a reaction, please. Are they equal? Yes. If they are equal, then we can say that the value or the graph is continuous. The function is continuous. There's continuity in the given set of functions. Kasi kapag negative sila, kapag pareho sila ng value, ibig sabihin, continuous yung ating equations. Now, looking at the graph of this one, ito yung sinasabi natin. So, ito yung green natin. The green graph is the graph of the first equation or the first function. And then, pareho silang hollow dito, of course. Why are they considered hollow? Because they are showing greater than or less than values. Kapag greater than or less than yung values mo, ganito yan. Makapakanya niyo. Oh. And then ito naman yan, naka-continue siya pero naka-hollow siya dito. And what made them continuous is the value of your f of x, which is -2. Kasi nung pinagdikit na sila, naging continuous sila. Ayun, nag-continuous yung dalawang functions because of that value. So yung value ni f of c, which is -2, yun ang nagdikit sa dalawang functions na may limits. Can you follow? Show me a reaction if that's clear to you. Gets po ba yan? Okay. Thank you. O, paka-explain tayong masali sa yung graph, Kenny. Let me explain the graph further here. Just for you to see what do we mean by this continuous thing. Ayan. This is actually the graph of this piecewise function. Ayan. So, looking at this, the first function a while ago, this is what we tested. So, ang graph talaga niyan, the green one, meron siyang hollow green dito. There is a hollow circle there. And then, bakit siya hollow? Because our condition here says it's less than 4. Ibig sabihin, all the values less than 4. And 4 is not part of it. Pero kung sana ang nakalagay dito, meron siyang equal, less than or equal, it's a solid value. It's a solid circle. However, dahil less than siya, hollow lang yung value natin dito. Ibig sabihin, all the values below 4. Similarly, with our blue function here, the condition is greater than 4. All the values for x greater than 4. Ibig sabihin, hindi kasama si 4. So, hollow lang din yung blue natin dito. Tapos, lahat ng values greater than 4. Can you follow? So, kung titingnan natin, if you will imagine this, there is a hollow green here, and then there is also a hollow blue here. Ayun. To make it continuous, dapat mayroong value na magtutuloy dito. And that value that connected these two functions is this. Ayan, si f of x is negative 2. Because in here, looking at this at negative 2, ayan, ito yung graph niya. Yung broken line na to, yan yung graph nung f of x is equal to negative 2. Ibig sabihin, that in that value, it is in x equals 4, doon siya magiging equal kay negative 2 sa y. So therefore, because of this value na na-define natin, which is f of c, dito, ito yung naging solid na graph for these two hollow circles at ito yung nagtuloy ng equation natin. So with that, because of that, nagtuloy-tuloy na, naging continuous na yung piecewise function natin. From the green graph to a hollow na kumunik si red, tapos continuing it with the hollow blue na nagtuloy-tuloy sa color blue. Can you follow? And this makes it continuous. 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 Ayun. Can you follow? Show me a reaction if the concept of continuity is clear to you. Very good. Okay. Oh, now I will give you a situation here. What if in this given that we just showed a while ago, ayan, meron akong i-revise. I will revise one of the given. For example, this. I will revise this and change it to 2. If I change this to 2, and so therefore, this becomes f of x is equal to 2, substituting x, which is 4, magiging siyang f of 4 is equal to 2. What do you think will be your conclusion here? Will it be continuous or not? Will it be continuous or not? Type your answer in the chat box, please. Why is it not continuous? Why is it not continuous? Actually, it will not become continuous. Bakit siya hindi magiging continuous? Si f of x, our f of c is equal to 2. And our limits, the value for our limits is negative 2. Ang tanong, are they equal or not? They are not equal, correct? Oh, one of your classmates said, because the values po do not match. The second to third po will not be met. And that's correct. Very good. If we will follow this, look at this. Oh. The first condition is check. The second condition is check. However, the third one, look at this. The value of the limits, let me make it bigger. Here, oh. The value of the limits should be equal to the value of your f of c. The value of the limit should be equal to the value of your f of c. The value of the limit here is negative 2. This is negative 2. However, your f of c is, ni-revise ko yung given kanina, naging siyang 2. 2. So, are they equal or not? Of course not. They are not equal. Therefore, this does not satisfy our continuity. Going back to our graph, in here, ang mangyayari niyan, ayan, removing this red thing, ayan. Okay. So, kung dito tayo, ayan. Yan. Imagine the continuity of our graph. So it says here, from our given, f of 4 is equal to 2. Nung nirevise ko na yung given. Ibig sabihin, the value of x is 4, and then the value of y is 2. Here. Dito siya magiging solid. Dito siya magiging solid. Ang tanong, nagtuloy ba? Tinuloy ba nito yung graph na to? Yes or no? Hindi siya nagtuloy kasi hindi niya naipakita yung continuity nitong mga to kasi hindi nag-equal. Dapat kasi tutuloy siya, dapat dito siya. However, nagpasaway siya, dito siya lumabas. So it's not continuous anymore. Can you follow? Show me a reaction if that's clear to you. Okay, very good. Do you have other question or concern? So that's just it. After getting your f of c, get the limits, and then they should be equal for them to be continuous. Got it? Okay, thank you so much. Very good. So that's it. You may practice this given para mas ma-practice pa kayo sa inyong mga ginagawa. Okay? And actually, look at this. Dito pa lang may clue na kayo. Oh. 3, 3, 2. O, doon pa lang meron na kayong clue. Dito naman, 1, 1, 1. So, ibig sabihin, nasa may iisang lugar lang sila. All you have to do here is to check the continuity of this given. Okay? By following these conditions. Got it? Okay. So, it's now time for us to have a little fun before we end our class kasi we're already finished. Of course, surely you experience a new learning process in basic calculus. And with that, I would like to give you time to do our basic calculus memes. Okay, let me just copy this and paste it in your chat box. Everybody, here's your chat box. Kindly access your Padlet. And this is our meme for the week. I know you are very much familiar with the Squid Game. Ayan. Everybody, take a screenshot of the Squid Game template. Ayan. Ito ang featured template natin for this week. And I want you to make or design your own meme using this template. Create a meme of your significant learning about limits and continuity. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to do this. Take a screenshot of our template. Take a screenshot of our template. Edit it. And then post it in our Padlet. The link that I sent in our chat box. Go. May surprise lahat ng mga makakapag-post ng kanilang meme. Just make sure no foul words and no bad words that should be used in creating your meme. Go. Let's focus on this template for this week. Every week, iba-ibang template yung gagamitin natin. Go. Don't forget to type your name or your class number, ha? Of course, paano ko bibigay yung surprise kung walang name or class number na nakalagay sa pinost ninyo? Game. I will wait for your answers or for your posts. If you have questions, mas mahirap pa gumawa ng meme kaysa mag-solve. O gawan ng meme yan. You can use that if you found it very easy. And yung paggawa ng meme yung mas nahihirapan ka, o yaping gawin mong meme yun. Game. Go it now.